Hey, DiIvory Edgecomb here, business and marketing expert, father, entrepreneur. But today I'm coming to you with another call of the day. And in this video, I'm just a cop that's sharing my story on the things that I see every day. Now, before we get into it, I gotta give you the disclaimer. The events that this story is based on is true, but if any names or characters are mentioned, they are fictional. So, call of today. This is a tough one. I named it What's Your Legacy? Now, in this call of the day, basically, and I had to meet with a child investigator in reference to a young female because she had a new baby, or she was actually getting a checkup for the new baby that was coming up, and she tested positive for marijuana. Now, I personally don't care what you do with your life. You can do what you want with drugs or anything else, but when it comes to the kids, come on, man. You gotta be a little bit reserved. You can't be so selfish, and you got to think about that kid's life. Now, unfortunately, we see these things on TV a lot where, some of the kids that grew up, they were crack kids, and, they have deformities and all kinds of issues that's going on because their parents just couldn't get off of drugs. They couldn't figure it out, or whatever was wrong with them at the time, or they needed to release and find another way to do it. Well, for this one, the investigator actually told this female, like, hey, you tested positive, right? You test again, we're gonna take the kids. Now, mind you, there was one on the way. They already had two, so this will be three. The funny thing is, oh yeah, I know. Like, it was very nonchalant on how she said, yeah, I know, if I test again, you guys are gonna take it. Like, with no remorse. And she didn't even have she had that face like she was just gonna do it again. Now, that's the sad part. I wear this shirt because knowledge really is key. Knowledge is key in anything that you do, whether it's business, whether it's sales, whether it's you living your life. And like I said, I make these videos to show people that the things that I see every day happens, and it could correlate to anybody in their life. All this lady, young lady, had to do was understand the consequences. And of course, this is her second case where CPS has been involved, and they do not play when they say that they will come and take your child. But if she can step outside of her world and think about, in the long run, exactly what is that going to do for her child? Is the child going to come out messed up? I mean, you never know. Some people can do drugs throughout their whole term pregnancy and the kid come out fine, and other ones, they come out slow. You just never know. But hey, I'm a father of three, and I take that very, very personal. But when I'm on these calls, I have to get rid of my emotions because I am there to protect and serve the people, like everybody always says. But it's just the things that I see that if other people can start seeing the things that I see, the world would be a better place if people just start understanding what they're doing. So how does this relate to you? It might not be that extreme, but what is your legacy? Hence the title. What are you doing right now that if you get outside of yourself and think about the future, what kind of legacy will you be leaving for your kids? Will they want to follow you, or will they hate you? Are you going to leave something behind for them, or are you going to make it harder for them to be anybody because your name and your legacy is messed up? I created a whole program about this called the Legacy Upcycle because in my experience in law enforcement, I see a lot of legacy things that people just are not aware of. They're worried about the latest iPhone, the latest new cars, or what foreign people are driving, how much money somebody's making, the president, a whole bunch of crap. But instead of focusing on what they have in their home and how they can affect themselves, because only you control your economy, not anybody else. It's up to you to do what you have to do, and that builds the building blocks for your legacy. So tell me what you guys think. Like, comment, and subscribe to these videos because I love doing them. I love to hear and see how they impact people and how exactly it can relate, because these are some wild and crazy stories, but I know it can relate to somebody. So like, comment, and subscribe. Definitely comment below. I want to get engaged. I want this to be an engaging video series. so people can really get something out of it. Thank you. See you in the next video.